Cows, which are known as man's best friend, have recently dominated pop culture throughout famous films and cartoon characters such as Home on the Range, Johnny Cow's Big Night Out, Saw 15, Utter Destruction, SpongeBob the Cow Chronicles, and most notably out of them all, Cowsonas. Today, we'll talk about the 3 scariest Cowsona-related incidents ever recorded. Grab your carrot sticks and orange juice, since here we go.
All these fake national holidays need to fucking go away. Get your ass out there and fucking work, bitch.
This story is about something that happened to me when I was a 24-year-old boy. I had just received a new computer in the mail, and it was a Gateway PC. I wasn't very tech-savvy, but I bought it because it came in a cute cow-spotted box which I would immediately throw away in a smelly dumpster and never think of again. Well, that's what I thought anyway. I was trying to find my way around this internet everyone keeps talking about. After sending my first couple emails, I felt like I was ready for something a little more exciting to my senses. Being the anime aficionado I am, it wasn't long before I stumbled upon a website called DeviantArt, where I immediately signed up after seeing how many cute little cow characters, or Cowsonas, everyone was drawing, and figured I'd join in on the fun. Little did I know that this seemingly small and inconsequential act was about to take me on one seriously messed up journey. I named him Cody after myself, and gave him a big round tummy and a baby bib, because much like myself he's very messy, especially when wrestling with the $6 burger from Carl's Jr. After inundating my gut biome with an obnoxious amount of MSG and beef byproduct, I was getting pretty sleepy and decided to go horizontal mode in my PewDiePie DX Racer full lounge chair. Before I knew it, I was fast asleep. The next thing I knew, I was standing in a green field that looked eerily like my new computer's default wallpaper. I scanned the scenery, but for a glimpse of a moment, before I was engulfed by a significant shadow and felt the presence of something familiar. I spun around to find none other than my Cowsona, Cody, towering 50 feet over me and looking down at me with hungry intent. Before I could let out a single screech, Cody's maw opened wide and swallowed me whole like a sandwich. I jumped to wake something fierce and reached down to feel a dampness on my shirt. I know this sounds crazy, but even though I'm a boy, I had somehow lactated all over myself, my gamer chair, and my Gateway computer. To this day, I can't even look at a cow without spontaneously squirting a stiff stream of male mammary milk. And as far as Cowsonas are concerned, I think it's better to let that fantasy go to pasture.
This horrifying story was based on a 4chan post on r/poll by a 40-year-old man who worked at Walmart. Throughout the thread, he described how the Cowsona has been haunting him ever since that day for 5 months straight. The thread ended with a news report about the man being arrested for producing 400 pounds of meth.
Twitter.
Baby child.
Fucking bullshit.
Child.
He did.
I'm a 40-year-old clerk who'd been working for a very large company known as Walmart. I'd been working there for 25 years of my life and had just recently got my first raise. It was during my break that I got a text message from my son. He informed me that this new OC trend called Cowsonas was going around and said it would be funny if I joined in. Thinking it was an innocent thing, I opened up my notes app and drew a very silly cow before sending it to my son. I thought nothing of it, even when he didn't respond, since I thought he was playing his Minecraft Fortnite mod again. And that's when I looked down the aisle. What I saw still shocks me to this day. It was my Cowsona. She pointed to me and said, "Your time has come, you fucking coward!" I would have been scared, but I was too impressed by my Cowsona's crude and clever wit. Her calling me a coward, while also being a cow, was quite brilliant, if I do say so myself. I didn't see it coming, much like how I didn't see my Cowsona's fist approach my face. When I came to, I was on the ground, my Cowsona standing over me. She grabbed her udder and said, "You're about to take a trip down the dairy section," before proceeding to bludgeon me with her slouchy teat. Now you may think that my Cowsona's udder would be soft, squishy, and warm, and full of milk. However, my Cowsona's udders were full of wasps and spiders. Looking back on it, that's probably why she hated me so much. I came home that day and saw a horrifying sight. Across from the womb were my freshly slaughtered children, and a note that read, "I had a moody day," signed with a bloody hoofprint. To this day, I still can't read a single letter without remembering what my Cowsona did to me.
This story was based off a hilarious event where a 34-year-old Michigan man raped, then cannibalized his mother. Once arrested, he commented that his mother's milk was yummy in his tummy. We thought the story needed some flair, so we added the Cowsona part out of respect for the victim and to have something eye-grabbing for the thumbnail.
My family is really starting to piss me off. Today they won't let me have any ice cream. It won't let me go to swimming.
This happened when I was a young boy around the age of 34. One night, I was on my computer talking to my internet pals on a popular website called eunuchTeensForLife.org. Nothing about that night was odd, as I had spent most of it scrolling the forum for more information about chemical castration. That was, until I saw something horrifying. On the sidebar of the website was this really creepy ad. It supposedly advertised that it found local virgin Cowsonas in my area. Thinking it was a joke, I clicked on the ad, yet nothing happened. I repeatedly clicked for several minutes to no effect. I shrugged it off and tried to go back to my holy pilgrimage on the web when I heard shuffling behind my bedroom door. I opened it to see nothing. Nothing at all. Yet the scratching and skittering continued throughout the house. I searched all the rooms and the cabinet to find nothing. I was about to chalk it up to my schizophrenia until I saw something crawling out of the wallpaper. Upon closer inspection, it turned out to be a small insectoid with cow-like features. Out of pure curiosity, I peeled back the wallpaper that was falling off to reveal a grotesque swarm of these insects, which were practically pouring out of the wall. They soon traversed down the floor and into my mommy's room, where I heard a terrifying scream. Ah! 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 They had to be some sort of cow. After they ate my mother, they produced some yummy milk in her place. I couldn't remember what else happened that night. I seemingly passed out only to awake to an empty house left with only a puddle of mommy milk. To this day, whenever I drink a cold glass of moo juice, I wonder if it could be her.
So, what did you guys think? Comment below which was your favorite story. Also, to the trolls reporting our Patreon for having children, I hope you get a friendly visit from your Cowsona soon.